Hi, I'm Anjan Basu, the General Education Committee's Student Success SLO Coordinator. I'm an academic advisor in the Center for Academic Excellence. And today we are going to be talking about how to set up the Student Success ePortfolio assignments for the first time in your Blackboard shell and how to link those assignments to our third-party vendor Portfolium. So what you'll need in order to set up everything. So you'll need your Blackboard shell, the student success instruction sheets, which I've already emailed you, as well as the individual assignment documents. So each of the six assignments have certain documents that are associated with them. So basically what we've decided to do is for the student success assignments, we've decided to go with the ePortfolio, and we're using a third-party vendor by the name of Portfolium that will house all the student work. That's where the students will submit the work. This is where you will also grade the work. The grades that you put into Portfolium will transfer automatically to your gradebook back into Blackboard. So 6 assignments: policies and procedures case study, basically the university policies and procedures, how to calculate your GPA, what is satisfactory academic progress, things of that nature. Campus resource case studies. A lot of students don't realize that counseling services can help them out if they're stressed out on the second week of their freshman year, things of that nature. ECMC financial literacy. Last year was iGrad. This year it's this company. This is the same company that also does our super strong assessments for our new freshmen. Unofficial degree audit. This is basically just making sure that a student understands how to read their curriculum guide and cross-reference that with their transcript. So this way, and they understand, what are the general ed required classes, what are the major classes, things of that nature. Student success plan, the success plan worksheet. It's basically a 2-page worksheet that has the student identify what their reasonable goals are, what are some obstacles that they may encounter while accomplishing these goals, and how to kind of create a long-term and short-term plan to actualize some of these goals. And then finally, we have the career speech. The career speech is basically a 1-minute video in which a student will detail what job they want when they get out of college, how much does the job pay, what are the educational requirements of that job, so on and so forth, right? So now that we've basically gone through a very brief overview of what these student success ePortfolio assignments are, let's go ahead and chop up how to set up these assignments in Blackboard. So what we're going to do today then, so this is my Blackboard shell, right? I've got a folder now with everything, with all my documents and all that good stuff. So we've got the success plan, that's a worksheet, the campus resource worksheet along with the answer key, how to the the policies and procedures case study worksheet, the PowerPoint that goes along with it, and the unofficial degree audit PowerPoint. So I'm just going to pick a course that I know is empty right now for myself. So course content, course materials, it depends on how you set it up, but either way, this is where you're going to go. So you're going to go to assessments, and all of these student success ePortfolios will be done through the Portfolium LTI. So you click on this, and we'll go ahead and type in, let's say, ePortfolio policies and procedures. Now, for the description, this is where I like to put in the instructions, right? So here, we're just going to copy and paste the instructions, copy and paste. And then I find that the font is a little bit small, so when the student looks at it in Blackboard, it just seems like the page is really empty, so I like to make the font a little bit bigger. So the purpose of this assignment is for the student to demonstrate informational literacy and critical thinking skills. The student will be presented with different scenarios that many students encounter during their collegiate matriculation, and the student must determine the correct answers dependent on various university policies and procedures. This goes back to the PowerPoint that I'll be uploading in a moment. And these are the instructions. Read through scenarios, fill in the blanks with the correct answers, record your answers in the response boxes, upload your assignment to Portfolio by clicking on the title above. Now, next step. is the actual worksheet. So here we're going to go to the P&P case studies, open that up, and that will attach it. You must enable evaluation. If you do not do this, when you go to grade it in Portfolium, the grade will not transfer to Blackboard. But if you go ahead and set this up, then this will the grade transfer will be seamless. And then you hit submit, and now you're for the most part in business. So that's the worksheet. Now we go to build content, and we're going to add the PowerPoint. So policies and procedures PowerPoint. I don't really need a description here unless you want to put that in. So my P&P PowerPoint, attach that, and submit. So now the assignment is set up in Blackboard, right? But we also need to set it up in Portfolium. You do that by clicking on the link, the ePortfolio policies and procedures. For you, when you click it as the instructor, it'll take you to Portfolium. When the student clicks on it, it'll also take them to Portfolio, but you have to set up each of the 6 assignments in Portfolio. So you'll see that the title and the instructions have already carried over. The skill will be dependent on the assignment, so policies and procedures. The due date, I always put that towards the end of the semester, and then I put my cutoff in Blackboard, right? So the category will always be other for all 6 of the assignments. The scoring type will be rubric, and I've already created the rubrics. So if you see all these that say do not use, they're pretty, self-explanatory. So here we're going fall 2020 ePortfolio policies and procedures, and then you hit create assignment. Now the assignment is live in Portfolium, right? And you have to, like I said, you have to do this for all 6 of your assignments. So when we go back to Blackboard, this is pretty much how it looks, right? And so we're going to do this for each of these 6 assignments, which are covered in the instruction sheet. So policies and procedures, campus resource, unofficial degree audit, the financial literacy instructions, career speech, and the success plan. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me at abasu@ncat.edu. My email is at the top. And, since we're all working from home, we can set up a Zoom or something like that, and I can walk you through the process again. I hope this helps, and you guys have a good day.